Alright, this is the very last of all my thank you videos, and I wanted to save this one for like its own little minute because this one's for my dad. Of course, Dad, you've been there for my entire life. You've been there for me through everything, all of high school, which the whole wide world knows was completely insane. Um, you know, like you've been there, the past several years, anything that's gone on, any drama that's happened, I knew that I could come to you and you would always be there for me, and I appreciate that. But this year especially has been really long and really hard, and without you, there's absolutely no way. I mean, it's a combination of everybody that's in my life that's helped me get through everything, but without a doubt, you've been there for me the most. When Jen passed away, of course you were devastated, and so was I. And there were times when you said to me, it felt like we were the only ones that really, felt it and missed her still. And, I mean, I still do every single day miss her. And I know you do too, with everything that happened in January. You didn't agree with everything, but you were still there for me. You're still, like you said, I'm not going to support this decision, but I'm your dad, so I'm always going to be here for you. And I can't tell you what that means to me. I've seen plenty of families where the dad just doesn't care, and you've never ever been that guy. You've never been that father, and, when I was sick, you were there every day, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I wasn't exactly awake for all of it, but I know you were there. I mean, they were the person I said I wanted to talk to when they told me I had to do the ventilator. I just said I wanted to talk to you and make sure it was everything. You're my number one comfort. You're my rock. You can make everything better, and I could never live without you, and I'm so glad that we've gotten as close as we have. I'm glad we have the relationship we do because it really, really, really means a lot to me. And I'm glad that I've been able to help you, in some ways the past year, like the doctor's appointments or just hanging out or whatever, because I could never begin to pay you back for everything you've ever done for me from before I was born to, the past 25 years almost, um, you're absolutely the best father that I could ever ask for. I wouldn't change a single thing about how you raised me or anything. I've become the person I am today because of you. You know, you you always told me that there was going to be a time when I grew up and realized that maybe I wasn't so smart and dad was a lot smarter than I thought. And I've definitely learned that before this year, and I still have my moments where I'm like, shit, dad was right. So you've taught me so many lessons. You've done so much for me. You've always, always, always been there, and I know you would drop absolutely everything in a heartbeat for me. And I can't even describe how much you mean to me. Like this is just a small, tiny thing in an attempt to say thank you for the past year. 2011 was just as hard for you as it was for me. And I'm so glad that I still have you to go into 2012 with, and that I'll have you the rest of my life, or most of it, I hope, to just be my dad. I'm the luckiest girl in the whole world, and some of my absolute favorite moments with you have happened this year. So that's definitely a plus. The Kenny Chesney concert was seriously one of the most amazing moments of my life. And, our dance at my wedding, like, I will never forget either one of those moments, no matter what happens. No matter if you end up in Arizona or I end up on the other side of the moon, who knows. But I just want you to know, Dad, that you mean absolutely everything to me, and I love you, and I know that I can make it through anything because you can make it through anything, and if I have half the strength you do, then I could take on the entire world. So anyway, I only have a few minutes to send this to you, so I'm done now. I love you.